we going insane. Pointers. Yeah, homies got me pointers. We get awards, but we got the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams.
And we are
underway from SoFi Stadium. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Eating money.
Touchdown. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start. I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Ram. Come on, man.
Lines are the same result, but he opted for the touchback. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 27, Stafford. He's going to let this one go deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Akers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 27, Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. Now, this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go again to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1st down.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught.
You slow.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 50 yards. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon.
Wow.
This time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
No! No!
They're an absolute disaster, really. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. He's got
What do you think, huh?
It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
Oh.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the
Let's
response.
go.
And that O-line feels
I'm back again.
don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Running right through him, and he works free. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Gets into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Run, baby, run.
Picked off by Tariq
Run, baby,
Carpenter.
run. Kills
And
me.
the Packers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Rams, nothing.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Rodgers going to throw. And able to find Allen Lazard. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Packer 1st down.
On play action. Now Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 23.
1st down, Green Bay.
And again, it's Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Ooh, a juke. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 30 to go. Here's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
He was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Let's go.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. Randall Cobb. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, see, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Van Jefferson from 4 yards out. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So the call is made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13.
Come on.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Nixon now from his end zone.
The Packers take over at first down.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Woo!
63 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. And you talk
Wow!
blocking up
Tell
front. I don't
him,
think he was
tell
even
him.
touched, not a finger on him until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we?
What
Right
the
through
hell?
the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all.
You
A free
see, bro,
sprint
you
into
see
the
it?
secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking
Oh, my
free
God.
right there. Again, it's Jones.
Get up,
That'll
team.
hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the
You
line.
see it?
So
Come
a step
on.
in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Man open, here is Jones. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st down, Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's caught inside the 25. Now a timeout taken.
I don't care. I do not care.
And then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5
seconds left.
The final shot before the break, Stafford. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago,
and that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Here's Stafford. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's intercepted.
Come on, man. Alexander right there. Come on, man.
First drive of the 3rd quarter.
Oh, quit. Go! Oh, I don't know, 140. Whatever you do. Hey, that what happened? You do it? Wait.
different now. Finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style. They be at the brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face cause you've been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm my brother, keep it now. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now. Cool. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Boosted on my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Everybody eating this a party, wanna climb the time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Yeah, you in the league, but you ain't hooping around and tearing out. Before you judge me, you need to go and wipe the mirror off. Try to turn me down, only thing you do is veer off. Showing fake love, I can tell it once I say it all. I just stay cool, acting like I wasn't weird at all. Most of the people that you meet are not who they appear at all. If you want on top, then you wouldn't hear it cheer at all. But I ain't got no top, I don't need a chandelier at all. I ain't got no talk cause I be really out my mind. When the hate don't work, I guarantee they get the line. They all talk dog, it's a room full of brines. I'm royalty, that means that it's in my bloodline. All hail the king, make the president resign. And if I'm not the king, then I'm making doves cry. I'm stepping on the scene like I never did reply. I ain't gotta justify, I'm cool. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Boosted on my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear it down, tear it down.
Huh? All right, you can yeah. What? 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 What?
I see no biggie. Ain't biting my tongue. I can't be no goofy, no victim to none of my enemies. Like honestly, be sending me talk from a stick that'll be when I get to me. My check don't discriminate. Still take deposits if you talking Vietnamese. I just be having my way. Only care about what the pay till I say. Urge you wanna be, but don't got a whip and rag on no petty. Lips like talk with that on your hip. If you ain't gon' rip it up, pop it. I'm thinking like show me a benefit. Let me dumb it down, Benjamin. All these homies, we not equivalent. Really bad, looking so innocent. I see no nigga, I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad when I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Sadiddy. He only two times on the he out like a lack, call him Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no capping it. No, we no capping it. I like with a stack in it. I'm biting. Stop it, cause it ain't no capping it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty.
You can three. You three. Yeah. Super come. Another look at
I can't keep no company. Only the real respect my honest. So watch how you coming if you're under me. I'm with it in Rex involved. Now they text and call. Run me, that making no sense at all. They bounce like a basketball. Your boo never coming back. This go stupid, go dumb. Told that boy you gotta pay for some. I sit on the throne, you ain't taking none. You bragging on pants, I make for fun. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Sadiddy. He only two times on the he out like a lack, call him Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no capping it. No, ain't no capping it. I like with a stack in it. I'm biting. Stop it, cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my mark like a I see no biggie. I ain't keeping up with what you saying on the internet. I ain't keeping up with the news. When I get that daily paper, stop playing me.
You love me.
No, a little bit. Why you pissed off on my spot? A little bit.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth most of chains in the game? Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with hit boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused, boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I take back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? When the crown, the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I win the crown, the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Oh, penalty, boy.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. After an
I don't like
pass
it.
on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And Lazard's got it again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the delay, Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that.
And that's close to the 35.
Liar. I don't like it.
Gallup. One play, 75 yards. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get up to the 44-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that Diaz had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Now Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whiff. And a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Prescott on 1st down. And it'll be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. He's got room past the 30, and he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Rodgers to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's
Come on, Ryder.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. He's got it at the 15.
I told you.
They're able to convert on
Yeah,
third down, and
yeah.
that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball, causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them.
And look at this, it's a fake.
Got
This
you.
is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Boom.
They try to sweep to Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket, it was open space. It would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. This one swung out here to Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walk the ball, his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. That's good. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Cowboys have recovered. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through.
Touchdown, Cowboys! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And again, it's Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Crosby with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Rodgers. And this is caught at the 8. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Rodgers going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a little run as the clock continues to run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard from the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
You and I have talked about adjustments so many times during games. Remember, it's really series to series. But coming out after the half, that's a big opportunity, a big time to come out and make one of those plays that can change a game.
Yeah, first play of the third quarter. So offensively, you think of adjustments. But right defensively, maybe you're playing a hunch. You have an adjustment to make.
Yeah, I think sometimes they have that special in there. That, hey, they've run this type of play all in the first half. If you see it, go get it.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible football?
In trouble here. Down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing. Prescott. Flushed out right. And some room to run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Now Prescott on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time. The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And quickly out wide, this is Watson.
Excuse me, bro.
They'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. To throw is Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Give it to you. Give it to you.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Rodgers. And Jones has it over the middle. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5. From the 25 on second down, Rodgers. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play.
Hey, I found the cookie.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Rodgers to throw once more. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Come on, Prescott.
They start on the
What are you
ground.
doing,
with
Prescott?
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Nixon now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably what he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
Yeah, we need first
And he's going to
down.
have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On the counter, here's Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And this is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with
Need
the ball.
first
But
down.
surprise, that
Need
guy was
first down.
covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now Rodgers. Shoves him aside.
Yep,
And
yep,
he'll get it
yep,
up just
yep.
short of the 45 and
Yep,
the
yep.
44.
Right
12
there,
yards
right
there as
there.
they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Good, good.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
First down, I need first down.
And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And this one too low.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue.
First down, hold my question, man.
Fourth quarter, maybe a new start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
Yeah, Jones.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. All
I like it,
tied up,
Jones.
less
I
than
really
2
like it.
minutes to go. Back to throw, Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Micah Parsons coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a
First down, I need first down.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Rodgers to throw. This is caught as Christian Watson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. To throw is Rodgers. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout.
Ow! No way. No way. Come on, man. Come on.
So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
There's the stiff arm. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 46 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of the play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone, right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jet sweep. Here's Watson. Gets around him.
Get down! Get down!
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their play. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
First throw of overtime for Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Throwing is Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets
I need first down, man. I need first
I think
down.
what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down. That's taken in by Watson. And unable to break away. They start with a few-yard shot. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
To throw, Prescott. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's third and long. Now Dak. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. Here's Brian Anger now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. Fielded just inside the 30. A solid stiff arm. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here, first down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Steps away to his left. Oh, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Whoa.
Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So it's a win here for the Cowboys, and it was Dak Prescott, their quarterback, who really led the charge.
Yeah, he's in complete control of this offense. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And to be honest, he really made it look easy.
Why? No.
Whenever I touch down,
What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, what are you doing? Ice.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Lambeau. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone.
Brandon, whatever happened to the old rule that if you don't know that you're definitely going to get it to at least a 20-yard line, you just take a knee in the end zone. Sometimes being too aggressive can actually cost you.
Who's the best?
Rodgers going to come out throwing. A check down here to Jones.
Don't you,
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now on 2nd and 13, Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Come on, Rex.
Bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was...
My turn.
I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, he's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Quick slant to Shakir. Touchdown, Bills! Khalil Shakir, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Nixon now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Run up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And nowhere to run on the interior of the defensive line. We'll get back on to the line of scrimmage. 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tariq Carpenter. And the Packers are going to get possession of the football. It's time to run out on this first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Now a first down carry by Jones. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Rodgers going to throw. And this one's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I know you can do it.
It's Romeo Doubs. And they will eventually get him down, but
I know you can do it, Rodgers.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Dillon. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Dillon again.
Easy, brother.
Into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A.J. Dillon punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Crosby. They will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, kind of tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down in distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Rodgers now on first down. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there at 22. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down in bounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
It's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal in throwing it in that situation.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And some room to work. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Kingsley Barry. And the Packers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. A final shot before half for Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Jet sweep. Here's Watson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing is Rodgers. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard
I need first down. I need first down, Roger.
They'll
Come
come
on.
to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Hey, run.
They're going to be incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. The kick by Crosby is good. And that will extend their lead. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
McKenzie now
I'm
from his
here.
end zone.
I'm right there.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays. Make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they were down the numbers. There he goes.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, 75 yards. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Rodgers to throw on second down. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. Down inside the 40. Vision and speed, two of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 21.
What, Roger? What are you doing, Roger?
That play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
My God.
On first down, Rodgers. And he's got it. Touchdown. Aaron Rodgers finding Christian Watson. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield.
You tired? You tired?
They're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Allen's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And again, it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Cook. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
One final try here for Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a 1-score game. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Nope.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Yes.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Easy money.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. They find some open field here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's a give to Jones running left. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun is Jones. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Down inside the 10, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there, offense.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try to prepare going forward.
Throwing is Allen. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Rodgers throwing here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
Good. Good intercepted. Good touchdown. Oh. What are you doing, Alexander? Come on. Wow, easy. Easy money. Easy money. Easy money. Easy money right there. Oh, do it.
My Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the richest, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we were not to ride nobody with, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yani had to buy, Yani had Yana hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit. Grrr.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Green Bay Packers.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Over the middle here, it's run by Watson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. On second down, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
They are such a talented team, but they need to play more and take away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start with the option. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Jackson running again. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The big loss on 1st down leads to a tricky 2nd down. 18 yards to go. Rodgers going to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
But partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught inside the 15. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they could do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, third and goal. Now Rodgers. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Packers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25.
What? Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh, give me. What? 9-11. Sorry. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
did it. We did it with more rental listings than anybody else.
Daddy!
We did it. We did it with more rental listings than anybody else.
Oh my gosh. Quit, man. Hey, quit.
Daddy?
Oh my gosh. Quit, man. Hey, quit.
Daddy? Hello? 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 Hello, YouTube zone. Hello, YouTube zone. Hello? Why are you so stupid? Why are you so stupid? No, you.
6 officially, so
Oh
a net
my
gain of 1
gosh.
there.
Daddy.
Why are you so long, my brain? Oh my gosh.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. There he goes left side. Past the 20.
Why are you so long, my friend? Raising my friend.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Had the option to hand that one off and run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And
No
this
way.
play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Boy, a little panic here early. A first-quarter onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And some space here.
Easy money, baby.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 40 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Okay.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins.
13.
Got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a 1st down, and he gives himself up there at the end. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he goes out right around the 39. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Open man is Duvernay. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson from 17 yards out. And the Ravens are back within a couple of the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang it. Right there, certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Again, Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. James Prochet as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. They'll try and throw for it. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Rodgers now on first down. The left side completion to Jones. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is taken in at the 5. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now Jackson on first down. That's into the hands of Prochet. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Jackson now. That's complete to Robinson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line.
That's good.
And Jackson throwing once more. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 down, here's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
To throw again on second down. Jackson throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now it's Jackson. This is caught. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Hurry up, man, hurry.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Nixon now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, why are you wasting time, man?
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Up the middle, Jones. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
79 yards on the ground for him so far.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. In motion goes the tight end. Second down, another shot for Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he is going to have the Packers' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flag. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They go back to the ground with Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll run here with Dillon. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about being too savvy, right? But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to run down.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly putting the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics. Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Ravens send their punt around now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
And they'll begin by running the option. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They'll try and run the option. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
like big pitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound that can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't sign on the dotted line. Can't find my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes.
67 to 69 wins.
Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Gang time in it. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
11 9.
Run it up. 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 You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog, so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's right. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I'll give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Gang time in it. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That finest. Her and her friends. Big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way. Somebody daddy ain't gon' give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans. Yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they info. If it coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. This music don't work out. I know how to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us. They ain't try to steal my style. I'm feeling like I just shopping. Can't trust them cause they know my cause we worried about getting figures. All my ain't father figures, just know my quick to pop it.
Damn, it's the
I'll be back.